Radio check. Radio check.
Next up, the pitcher, Julian.
This is Julian Baker up to the plate for the Lady Bears. Runners at second and third. Lady Bears up 2-0. Swung on, and now it's going to be out of play. 1-1. Ball goes up high, 2-1. Lady Bears with runners at second and third. Again, guys, sorry about the image quality when we do JV. They play so early. That sun, especially here in Swansboro, it's aimed right at us. And they've got a net here instead of a chain link fence. That kind of causes the camera to go in and out of focus. Three balls, one strike to Baker. And ball four goes up high off the backstop. Bears are going to try to score, and they do. And the runner will advance over to second. So with
shortstop, Reagan.
with two down, Reagan Study comes up to the plate. Ball inside. Reagan swings, pops this one up, and out of play. 1-1. One ball, one strike. JV, they try to play 6 innings, but they have an hour. After an hour, they cut it of total game time. And that one goes up high, 2-1. Lady Bears up 3-0 here, top of the first rally. They've got runners at second and third. Reagan Study or Studi, I'm not real sure how to pronounce that. She swings, drives it, shortstop side, and no force out there, so the run will score. Runner safe at third, so the Bears will have runners at the corner, and now they're up 4-0. And Charlie Banks comes to the plate for the Lady Bears. Runner did advance over to second, so Bears actually got runners at second and third for Banks. That one goes in the dirt. Runner's going to try to score from third and does. The Bears are now up 5-0. Runner advances over. One ball, one strike to Banks. Bears now up 5-0. And a runner on third. And Charlie takes that one high, ball two. 2 balls, 1 strike. That one goes low. Bears are going to try to score, and another one will score off of the passed ball. So that clears the bases, but it's now 6-0 and a 3-1 count on Banks. Swing and a miss. Count goes full. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Banks. And that one goes high, so base on balls, and the Bears are back in business with another runner. And that is going to bring up the top of the order. Coming back up to the plate, Winter White.
Next up, center fielder, Winter.
So White, who led off this inning, the 6-run inning for the Lady Bears, makes a trip back to the plate here in the top of the first, where it's been all New Bern. And pitch goes low, runner goes, throw down to second, not in time. And now the runner's going to try to get third, and the throw is not in time. And White shoots this one over to first, and first baseman is able to snag it, which will finally end the inning, but not before the Lady Bears, the junior varsity Lady Bears, have ran up the score. We move to the bottom of the first. JV Lady Bears 6, Swansboro Pirates nothing.
We have concessions available in the press box. Concessions in the press box.
Radio check. All right, so on the mound for the Lady Bears is going to be Jillian Baker, freshman. See if we can't zoom into her. So we'll get a taste of one of the upcoming athletes here for the Lady Bears at the JV level, freshman Jillian Baker on the mound. Again, guys, this early in the afternoon when JV plays, the sun kind of like messes with our equipment a little bit, right? It'll be clear for the varsity action. Doing my best here to bring you guys JV action. I was able to get off work early and make a trip down here to Swansboro, so figured we were here. Might as well give the JV girls some love. So leading things off for Swansboro, I'll tell you here in a minute,
First up, first baseman Gianna Holsom.
is going to be Gianna Holsom. And Holsom takes ball one outside, 1-0. That one gets by the catcher. That one right down the middle, but fired right back at Baker. Easy out over at first, 1 down. The little ground ball right back to Baker, and 1 down.
Next up, pitcher Kylie Zuby.
Kylie Zuby now to the plate for the Pirates. And Baker finds the low outside corner. Beautiful pitch right there, 0-1. Another great off-speed pitch there by Baker, 0-2. So the freshman up on the count, no balls, 2 strikes. Gives her some breathing room on ball placement here. And that one's fouled off. Count remains the same, 0-2. And Baker looking, and that one low and inside. One ball, 2 strikes. Got a nice strong breeze going left to right as you look out into center field. That one's going to be hard hit into left, but the Lady Bears are there to reel it in. 2 down. Pop up. Little can of corn out there to left field. 2 down. Bears up 6-0 here early on. Jordan Williams coming to the plate for the Pirates. Nice pitch right down the pipe there, 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. And that one goes down low into the dirt, 1-1. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two and two. Swing and a miss, but the runner will advance to first on the passed ball. It goes down as a strikeout, but the passed ball lets the runner advance over to first, so the Pirates are in business with a runner at first. Swung on, hit hard right back to Baker, who reflexes like a cat and takes the catch for the out. And we move to the top of the second. Lady Bears 6, JV Swansboro, nothing. Lady Bears coming back up to the plate. Might as well take this opportunity to remind you guys. I know you guys enjoy watching New Bern Sports here on New Bern Live, but just a reminder that New Bern Sports isn't the only thing we do. We're also your place for local news events and more. If you haven't already done so, head over to newbernlive.org, go to the top of the page and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get everything. You're going to get that morning ground delivered every morning at 7 a.m. straight into your inbox. You can join the already 5,000 people that do it. You get your local news, keep up on our event calendar, and more. And by the way, guys, if I haven't told you guys recently, if you're in the mood for an oil change or you need new tires, vehicle inspection, or whatever, I'm going to ask you guys to head over to Black's Tire and Auto Service on Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard right there in the Walmart parking lot. Get up with Ron and let him know that Eric sent you. I'm telling you what, that's where I take my cars, and they take care of everything that I have. Great. Highly recommended. Black's Tire and Auto Service. Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard right in front of the Walmart. So you guys are watching the junior varsity Lady Bears take on the junior varsity Lady Pirates of Swansboro. We will be bringing you the varsity game immediately after this. But we got down here early enough, so we had, you know what, why not hit the live button and bring you guys some JV action since we're down here. So leading things off for the Lady Bears here in the top half of the second is going to be Adeline Carter.
Next up, left fielder Adeline.
So Adeline Carter coming to the plate. Nobody out. 6-0 Lady Bears. And that one is going to be way outside, or inside, I should say. 1 ball, no strikes to Carter. Oh, and that one's going to peg her right in the head, but that's why we have helmets. And she'll head over to first. So Carter picks up first base on a hit by pitch. Oh, that one's high and inside. Runner will go. Ball one, and the runner will advance over to second. So now the Bears got a runner in scoring position. I believe this is Laney Aldridge up to the plate for the Lady Bears. Maybe paying on the JV squad tonight, but I'm not 100% sure. So I'm not gonna, don't quote me on it. Runner advances over to third. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's in there for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bears up 6-0 here in the bottom half of the second. And that one's going to be popped up into the infield, first base side, and they'll make quick work of that. 1 down, runner stays.
Next up, third baseman Avery.
Avery comes to the plate for the Lady Bears. And that one is inside. She's able to get out of the way. Ball one. 1-0. Bears the runner in scoring position, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Count goes 1-1. Got her on a off-speed pitch or a riser, one of the two. That one inside as well. 2-1. Swung on, high fly ball, left field, and that one is going to drop. And now a run will score. Avery's on her way to second with a stand-up double. And the Bears expands their lead.
Next up, right fielder Megan.
7-0. And that brings up Megan McGuire. I don't know, do we have to call her Little McGuire until Molly graduates? Let's say Megan McGuire's at the plate here for the Lady Bears. Swung on, hard hit through the, and almost makes it through the gap, but a nice stop there by Swansboro shortstop. But that will advance the runner to third. McGuire safe at first. So runners at the corner, but she will go ahead and advance over to second. She didn't stop running. So the Lady Bears got runners at second and third. I believe this is Everly Slubba. Everly coming to the plate for the Lady Bears, I believe. She's going to take strike one looking. Hard hit, ground ball, shortstop side, bobbles it, no play, run scores. That'll fielded cleanly, but that's going to go down as a single. Now the runner's going to advance to third and second.
Next up, the pitcher, Jillian.
So heads up base running by the Lady Bears squad. Lady Bears now up 8-0 with runners at second and third as the pitcher, Jillian Baker, freshman, comes to the plate. And that one's high and is going to get by. That'll score McGuire. And the Bears now up 9-0. Runner advances also over to third. So Lady Bears now up 9-0. And they've got a runner at third. Wild pitch, and here comes run number 10. 2 balls, no strikes. Lady Bears now looking at the mercy rule, 10-0 here in the top half of the second. And Coach Taylor is going to go out and possibly make a pitching change. If you guys want to give a shout out to any of your Lady Bears, go ahead and do that in the comments section. And what I'll do is I will put them up on the screen in between innings. Lady Bears up 10-0. 1 down. Ball high, 1-0. Ooh, that one hits her. So she'll take first.
Next up, shortstop, Reagan.
Here comes Reagan Study back up to the plate. Baker's runner at first. Reagan, it's either going to be Study or Studi. Don't know. Somebody knows the proper pronunciation. Like, I don't know, phonetically spell it for me in the comment section. Shows bunt. Gets a piece of it, but fouls it back for strike one. Runner will have to stay over at first. That was definitely the hit and run going on there. So Reagan goes down in the count. No balls, one strike. A one out here in the top half of the second. Bears all over it here this afternoon. Shows bunt again and fouls it back again. So two high ones. Reagan gets a piece of them on an attempted bunt. So goes down in the count 0-2. Swung on, and she's going to drive this one into center field, and it's going over the center fielder's head back to the wall. Runners round in third, and she is going to go for it all. She is coming home in the park. Home run for Reagan Studi. And she hit that one over the center fielder's head back to the fence. Bears 12. Lady Pirates nothing. And Charlie Banks back up to the plate for the Lady Bears. One out. All New Bern.
Next up, first baseman Charlie.
And that one's going to go up high, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. Ball high and outside, 2-0. Hopefully that wind calms down as the sun goes down. As the sun goes down. Swung on, foul ball, and out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. That is Charlie Banks, freshman, at the plate for the Lady Bears. And that one is inside. 3-1 goes the count. Winter White on deck for the JV Lady Bears. Banks at the plate. And called strike down the middle of the plate. Full count. Full count, 1 down. Swung on and driven straight up the middle. That's going to be a base hit for Banks. I forgot to take that runner off first anyway, so we'll just leave it up there for Banks. So Winter White steps to the plate. She's got a runner at first, and a 12-0 lead already for the Lady Bears. That one high. And the runner goes, and the throw is in the deep center field, so she is also going to take third. So 1 ball, no strikes to Winter. Winter is going to take strike one on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Winter is trying to do that little slap hit I like so much. But that one goes foul, so 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ball outside, 2-2. 1 out, top of the second. Bears with a runner on third. Winter White at the plate. Ball high and outside, full count. Good pitch. White able to foul it off, keeps the count full. And Winter White, a switch hitter, just switched from batting left to batting right with a full count. Let's see if that confuses pitch at all. Ball goes high. White takes her base. And my guess is she's going to immediately run over to second, and she does. Dares them to throw. They do. They'll get the out, but that'll score the Bears' run. So they chose to get the out over at second, and the Bears will add another. So with 2 down now, Bears now up 13-0. As Adeline Carter comes to the plate for the Lady Bears. Carter swing hard, fouls it off, strike 1, no balls, 1 strike. 2 down. We have had 41 minutes of game time already, and we are only in the top of the second. The Bears' bats have just been knocking it around here. And she's going to take strike 2, looking all the way. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Swansboro with an opportunity to try to get out of this inning. Swung on, popped up, left field side, and foul out of play. Count remains the same, no balls, 2 strikes. There's absolutely nothing I can do about that wind, guys. It is just windy back here. And that one popped up first base side. That'll retire the side. We move to the bottom of the second. Your Lady Bears junior varsity style leading the Ladies Pirates of Swansboro 13-0. And we'll see what we can. All right, here we go. As promised, guys, we'll start putting you guys' comments up there on the screen for your players if you're watching from home. Couple shout outs there for Reagan. Hey, D. Taylor. So again, guys, we're here in the bottom half of the second, junior varsity style. Lady Bears crushing it, up 13-0. Jillian Baker, the freshman, back out on the mound. She made quick work in the first inning. Going to try to do the same here in the second. I believe JD is going to be joining me for the varsity broadcast, guys. He's finishing up work, and I think he's going to be heading on down here.
Next up, center fielder McKenna.
Nice pitch there. Catches that outside corner. 0-1. That one's going to be ground ball, shortstop side, fielded clean. Throw is in time.
Next up, second baseman.
So great play there by Reagan Studi. Catches the ground ball going up the left gap, able to fire it over to first for out number one. So strike one called in the inside corner. That wind is really picking up on me, guys. Having to hold the iPad with one hand here. Swing and a miss, strike number two. 0 balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, got her.
So Jillian Baker gets her first, well, actually her second strikeout. She had another one in the first, but that was a passed ball that the runner advanced on. So 2 down. Swing and a miss, strike one. And that one hits the dirt low. 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. That was a called strike. Ball high. 2-2. Well, I take it back, guys. I had the count wrong. It's actually now a full count. One of the ones I thought was called a strike was called a ball. And that one is fouled off into the swamps. So full count. Swung on, ground ball straight back to Baker, who fires it over to first to keep the shutout going. And the Bears retire the side. We move to the top of the third Lady Bears of the Junior Varsity squad up on the Lady Pirates of Swansboro, 13-0. So Lady Bears going to be coming back up to the plate to start the third. Just a reminder, guys, we will be bringing you varsity action later this evening. Hopefully that sun, you guys see it now peeking up over that tree over there? Well, that's going to really mess with the camera here momentarily. But it'll be down below the trees by the time the varsity squad plays, guys. It's just one of the issues we have when we show up for these like early afternoon games is the camera always tends to be out right in the middle of center field. Or the sun, I should say. The sun happens to be in center field and gives us a little bit of a issue, and it's always windy down here in Swansboro. Actually broke my tripod while I was down here. Not happy about that.
Next up, catcher Laney.
So Laney comes back up to the plate for the Lady Bears. I said, I believe this is Laney Aldridge. It's the only Laney on the JV rosters, but she's actually on the varsity roster under a different number. But so there's a timeout called on the field. Not quite sure why. But I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, guys. You guys are actually tuning into the JV game. Like I said, I got off work a little early and got down here early down to Swansboro. So figured, why not? We'll broadcast some JV action. So, like I said, guys, there is a timeout on the field right now. I don't know why. The umps are over there talking to the coaching staff. Your Lady Bears of the junior varsity squad are up 13-0. Their bats have just been rocking hot here tonight. Or not tonight, this afternoon. That's what we got to say when it's the JV squad. This afternoon. So here we go. And we are back in action. Like I said, guys, that sun's going to mess with the camera for a little bit now. It's coming right down in front of us. No clouds in the sky. It's a beautiful but windy afternoon here in the beautiful town of Swansboro. Strike one called on the high inside corner. No balls, one strike. And that one goes high and outside, 1-1. Laney steps back in. Ball high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Inside. 3-1. Hard hit, racks it, but foul. She had, whoo, that thing was foul by inches down the third base side, all the way back to the wall. Count will go full. And walks her. So the Lady Bears are in business again with a runner on first and nobody out. As Avery comes back up to the plate for the Lady Bears. That one's high. Runner goes. Throw is off target. So 1 ball. Now the runner's threatening to take third. So high throw down to second. Stolen base for the Lady Bears in this 13-0 JV onslaught. Avery steps back in. 1 ball, no strikes. Lays down a bunt. Beautiful third base side. No play. And the runner is safe at third, and the throw is wild. And a score. It's 14-0. The runner advances to second. Nobody out. Now coming to the plate, number 10, Megan McGuire.
Go, Kennedy.
Or Kennedy. My roster is obviously somebody yelled Kennedy. Those guys, I just don't know names as well as I will soon. I will soon. That one goes outside. Runner's going to try to score, and safe at home. And the Bears run it up 15-0. And I'm not real sure what's happening. I think the same thing I've been telling you guys about that sun coming down. I think the ump paused play out of safety precaution, saying that the catcher cannot see, and because of that, it creates a kind of a safety issue for everybody up there at the plate. And so the umpires, out of a abundance of caution, have put a pause in the game with the Lady JV Bears up 15-0. Go ahead and check the comments, guys. See who's got a big shout out to a Go Avery. And then just a general here from Mr. Barry White. Let's go, girls. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, guys. Lady Bears of the junior varsity squad is up 15 to nothing, and the pause button has been pushed by the umpires. Again, guys, this is out of a safety precaution. I don't blame them. It's going to take a couple of minutes for that sun to get down below those tree lines. But it's coming directly into the catcher's face, and she told the umpire that she can't see. And obviously, we don't want any of these kids to get injured over something silly. So, umpire made the right choice, in my opinion. They put a little pause on the game here out of an abundance of caution. Appreciate everybody that's tuning in, guys. And since we're on a safety break, I don't know here. Let's see what we can talk about, guys. Let me first off remind you guys that if you guys are watching New Bern Sports on New Bern Live, first off, make sure you're hitting that share button, guys. Really does help us out a lot. And also, there may be people in the community that don't know that they can sit back and relax at home and catch some New Bern High School sports occasionally over here on New Bern Live as we continue to try to expand. Obviously, we had some issues with some athletic events with media rights this year, but we're working those issues out, guys. But again, guys, New Bern High School sports, although it is definitely the funnest thing we do, it's certainly not the only thing we do. We're also your place for local news, events, and more. If you haven't already done so, make sure you head over to newbernlive.org, go to the top of the page, and hit that subscribe button. It doesn't cost you anything, and you get everything. You're going to get that morning growl delivered every morning straight into your inbox. You're going to keep up to date, local news, events, all sorts of cool stuff, guys. Let's see what else we got here. Also, to remind everybody, every time that I need new tires, if I need an oil change, if I need something checked on my car, the first place that I'm going is going to be Black's Tire and Auto Service in New Bern. They're located at 3003 Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. That's actually right there in the front of the Walmart. So make sure you head over there, and you get over there, make sure you get up with Ron and let him know that Eric from New Bern Live sent you. He'll take care of you guys. What else we got here, guys? Hey guys, if you guys are looking for the best pizza and the ultimate comfort food anywhere in New Bern, you need to come down to my neighborhood, 1200 US 70 in New Bern, Beartown Bistro and Pizza Company. I'm telling you guys, that is some amazing food down there. If you haven't already done so, make sure you head over there and check them out. Beartown Bistro and Pizza Company, 1200 US 70 in James City, New Bern. Hey guys, also, hey, if you want to advertise on any of our sporting events or anywhere on New Bern Live, reach out to us and we'll let you know how. It's extremely affordable, believe it or not. And just give us an email, hit us up over at mediateam@newbernlive.org. You can also visit newbernlive.org and hit advertise, and that'll tell you how to get on. For those of you in sports, need you to reach out to us via email, mediateam@newbernlive.org. Again, guys, we are in a pause here for safety reasons. You can see that sun. Thing looks huge on the camera, don't it? I promise you, it does not look that big out here, but it looks absolutely enormous on camera. It's actually kind of cool. Okay, guys, we are in a little bit of a break here. We're going to take advantage. It's time to go. Get back out there. Get back out there. All right, guys, we are back in action. Sun's still coming down, but the ump says it's good to go now. So, where we left off, guys? Well, I'll tell you. Where we left off is the Bears 15-0. There's one ball, no strikes. We're going to give a couple of warm-up pitches here to the Lady Pirate. Two balls, no strikes. Strike called. No, actually going to give her the base on balls. I had the count wrong. I apologize, guys. As this should be Everly Slubba coming to the plate for the Lady Bears. So, ball goes or stay. You guys see, guys, that sun will be down by the time the varsity action starts, which will be a separate broadcast, guys. We'll actually end this and start a second broadcast. And that one goes high and outside. Count goes 2-0. Nobody out. Lady Bears in an onslaught here of a 15-0 lead, and no sign of them slowing down anytime soon. And that one goes inside and gets by. Runner will advance to second. 3-0. And now the Lady Bears have got a runner back in scoring position with nobody out. Swung on, hard hit up the middle. And that one is going to be an RBI single. And the runner comes around to score. Nice little driver straight up the middle there. And so the Bears now up 16-0 as Jillian comes back up to the plate for the Lady Bears. Swung on and missed. Runner goes, no throw. No balls, one strike. That ball's high. Runner's going to go to third. One ball, one strike. Swung on, hard hit, and it's going to get through the gap. And that'll score another one, RBI, and she will advance to second. So an RBI double. And the Bears not slowing down. That RBI given to Jillian Baker. And here comes Reagan Studi or Study, I guess.
Next up, shortstop, Reagan.
So Reagan up to the plate with a runner on the second. Nobody out. And that one's inside. It's going to get by the catcher. Runner will advance over to third. So 1 ball, no strike, still nobody out. Lady Bears with a runner on third and a 17-0 onslaught lead. That one just high, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing, ground, fouls it off straight back. 2-1. Swung on, ground ball, third base side, foul, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Reagan. Runner on third, nobody out. That one's in the dirt. It's going to get past the catcher, and that wild pitch will score another and clear the bases. Count goes full, and the Bears go up 18-0. There we go. That one is high, and she will take her base. And the Bears got another base runner as Charlie Banks, I believe, coming to the plate. Yep, Charlie Banks comes to the plate for the Lady Bears. With nobody out, a runner at first, and an 18-0 lead here in the top of the third. Charlie steps in. Delivery swung on, fouled off straight back. No balls, 1 strike. Ground ball, third base side, fielded cleanly, throws over to second in time. So they get the force out at second. Banks safe at first, so 1 down. And here comes Winter White.
Next up, center fielder, Winter.
Winter steps in. And that one's going to get by catch. That'll advance the runner over to second. 1 ball, no strikes. Runner's just going to continue running. Goes all the way to third. Swing and a miss. Strike 1, 1-1. So 1 ball, 1 strike to Winter. And that one is going to hit her. Hit by pitch. Will advance the runner over to first. Georgia Otero coming to the plate for the Lady Bears. To give Winter a quick second here to shake it off. Hit her in the Right in the elbow area there. All right, so everybody's good to go. Bears with runners at the corners and 1 out and an 18-0 lead as Otero steps to the plate. Ball goes high, is going to get past, and that'll runner will from first will advance second. So it's now 19-0 Lady Bears. 1 out. Otero on the plate for the Bears. And called strike on the inside corner, 1-1. Ball goes high, runner goes, throw is not in time, and it goes all the way out into left field, so that'll score Winter White. And the Bears make it 20. No, that is not a typo, guys. That is your score here in Swansboro. The JV Lady Bears piling it on 20-0. And now that sun starts to go down, and you'll starts to get better now. The sun switching the varsity game, and that's going to be another dead ball, another hit by pitch, and so the runner will go over to first.
Next up, catcher, Laney.
And Laney comes to the plate. So Laney at the plate for the Lady Bears. Runner at first in a 20-0 slugfest. Ball high, 1-0. Just a reminder, guys, at the conclusion of this game, the feed will stop, and then we will go back live for your Lady Varsity Bears. Swung on, high fly ball into deep center field, and it's going to drop. And the runners are going to get kind of held up with each other. And so everyone's going to have to go back to their current positions there. So it's going to go down as a single. Runners at first and second for the Lady Bears.
Next up, third baseman, Avery.
So Avery, the third baseman for the Lady Bears, comes up to the plate with runners at first and second and 1 out. And wild pitch goes back to the backstop. Runners will advance. Ball outside. Ball high. 3 balls, 1 strikes the count. still only one down. Lady Bears with runners at second and third. And she's going to take her base. The bases are juiced. Ball down low, 1-0. Wild pitch gets past catcher, and the Lady Bears will score Otero. And the runners will advance to second and third. It's 21-0 here in Swansboro. Bears have probably scored about 8 runs on wild pitches. Swing and a miss, strike one. 1-1 is the count. And now the runner's going to try to steal home, and not in time. Got her. And they try to steal third. And they stole third. They tried to steal home. And so the Bears sacrificed themselves to end the inning. So if you guys are curious what happened right there, the Bears being up 21-0 in time, getting on. They want to let Swansboro, I think, have another crack at the plate as they come up on the hard time. So they went ahead and got themselves out by stepping off the bag. So it's now 21-0. The JV Bears are up on the JV Swansboro Pirates. And we're going to give the Lady Pirates another crack at it, but they're in a huge hole. It's 21-0, and if I had to guess, this will be it for JV softball tonight, this bottom half here of the third, and they will call it after this mercy rule. Oh, let's see what we got here, guys. Audio is very low now. Is the audio any better, guys? Apologize. Try to catch up on these guys. I can only look at these like in between innings.
Next up, second baseman Ava Beasley.
So here we go. Lady Bears back out on the field as freshman Jillian Baker will try to complete her shutout. I believe they're probably going to call the mercy rule at the end of this, guys, because varsity has to start at 6. Swung on, ground ball, shortstop side, fielded beautifully, throw. Oh, good throw, but just dropped there. And so the Pirates have got a runner on first, but great play there by Reagan Studdy there at shortstop. Picked that one up out of the gap. That's the second one that she's done like that tonight. But the Lady Pirates are in business. They got their second base runner of the night as Baker delivers. Swung on, foul down the first base side. 0-1. Oh, no balls, 1 strike. Swung on, fouled back to the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And they're going to call it. That'll do it. They're going to call the mercy rule. Coach Taylor of Swansboro has called the game. So that will do it. All right, everybody. We appreciate everybody that tuned in here for the JV game, guys. Just a reminder, we will be bringing you varsity softball action coming up next on New Bern Live. We're going to stop this stream, and then we will go back live, guys, probably in about 30 minutes. So be on the lookout. Your final score here in Swansboro for JV softball, your junior varsity Lady Bears 21. The JV Swansboro Lady Pirates, nothing.